Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about self-care, and we're going to start with a segment all about self-care, looking after yourself. When I say self-care, we're not just going to be talking about skincare and how to take care of your body. We're going to be talking about everything, mind, body and spirit. So let's get straight into it. So before I start, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel so we can keep creating this content. If you can as well, please leave a comment so I know where the demographic is from, so that we can tailor this content to the demographic that's mainly watching my channel. At the moment, I am not so sure. So just comment below where you're watching from and what content you'd like to see. I would greatly appreciate it. So the first thing that I wanted to say about self-care is definitely your environment. I don't know about you, my environment definitely affects the way I feel and the way I do things. So the first thing I need is a clean environment. Declutter. You do not have to have anything fancy around you. Everything that you already have can work. Declutter, decorate the place that you are living in nicely so that it's welcoming, so that it's an uplifting environment. That is the first thing that you need to do in order to get your self-care priorities in order. So plenty of shops out there that you can go and buy organization stuff. So you could go to Home Bargain, you can go to Home Sense, you can go to John Lewis, all depending on your budget. You don't have to buy. You can use old shoe boxes, cardboard boxes that you have, just to make sure that everything is organized within your space. Your wardrobe is clean, your kitchen is clean, where you sit is nice and tidy, so that you can have that clear mind of knowing that your space is decluttered and stress-free. And once you've had that done, because I know that if my space is not clean, I am not productive at all. It's always lingering at the back of my mind. Even if I leave the house, I dread coming back to a dirty house. So clean space, priority numero uno. And then as soon as I finish with the cleaning of your space, I would say your state of mind before we go into anything. As I am filming this and talking to you, there's something that's nagging at me. So I don't think I can talk about it really, because it's somebody that I work very closely with, so who's just a bit of a pain in my bum at the moment. So those kind of things can be another thing that actually affects you. So make sure that you also declutter in your own life. So relationships that are not working have to go, or you have to try and heal that relationship so you can move forward healthily. That's the second path to self-care. All these things add up to self-care. If there is something bothering you and you can't quite put your finger on it, I would say stop, think. Because usually I say, why am I dreading opening my emails? What, do you know, you just have that nagging feeling at the back of your mind and you're not really thinking about it, but it's there, it's constant. It's weighing you down like a ton of bricks. If you stop and really think, you will realize, you will know exactly what it is and try and rectify the situation before it grows into a bigger situation, or before it starts becoming more stressful to you and unhealthy to your well-being. So if you have decluttered your environment, you have decluttered your personal space in terms of your friends, if it's family, go talk to them and tell them, you know what, this relationship is not working, we need to rectify a few things. Find out what you can do to make your life better between you and your family member, to make sure that and sometimes we just have to let things go. Not all relationships can be salvaged. It's okay to love people from afar. And as soon as you've done that, I would say tip number 3 for me is take time for you, whatever it is. At the time being, like, I actually find doing this YouTube channel really, what's the word, calming, and there's a word I'm looking for. It's almost like therapy for me. I like doing this, even if I wasn't paid a penny doing YouTube, of which I don't anyway. I would still do it for the love of it, for the love of sharing, it's a creative outlet for me. It takes me away from real life day to day. So this is like a creative channel. So a creative environment that takes me away from everyday life and stress. So find something that you love and enjoy. If it is a book that you love to read, do that. I tend to listen to Audible because it's a really bad thing. I feel guilty to sit down and read a book unless I'm on holiday. So what I do is I listen to Audible while I'm doing other things around the house and so forth. So that helps me. I feel like I've read my Audible, and at the same time I am catching up with whatever I need to do, be it cooking, ironing, whatever I need to do at home. And as soon as you've done that, I would say that was number 3. Number 4, take time to look after yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice skincare routine. It doesn't have to be complicated, it doesn't have to be fancy. It could just involve coconut oil, from head to toe. Just a day in the week where you take time to take care of yourself. If it's shaving your body that needs to be done, since we're in summer, do that. If it's giving yourself a massage with that coconut oil that I've been talking about, do that. I will try and link some videos here that might help you in finding a way that you can sort of have a self-care routine, a weekly routine. There are loads of beauty channels on Instagram that show you how to create a beautiful self-care routine. Non-complicated, doesn't have to be expensive. It's just a little bit of me time for you to detoxify, for you to find your ground, and for you to to get back to your core and what is important. And tip number 5, I was just thinking, where am I now? I think it's tip number 5 that I'm at now. Tip number 5, I would say one of the most important things is meditate. I have no idea. It's almost as if the same way we brush our teeth, meditation is almost like the same thing for your mind. Just find peace, just find quietness, just find calm. It is very useful, especially if you're in a creative industry like me, you're a startup business or whatever you're doing. Those times could be very trying and could be very demanding. And the best way to sort of find balance is to pull back, meditate, whichever way you may. Some people pray, some people do yoga, some people do proper meditation. There are loads of apps out there that will help you meditate. So take time to do that and make sure that you take care of yourself. So today we've mainly concentrated on taking care of you, mind, body and spirit. To me, the most important thing is if you have a healthy mind, you have a healthy body, everything else will fall into place. Even the stresses of life will come, and you will just know that it's a journey, and this too shall pass. So I hope you found this useful, and don't forget again to subscribe. To let me know if you enjoy this type of video so that I can keep doing it, and we'll probably call it Self-Care or Tip Tuesday. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'll let you know as soon as I've found a name for it. See you later. Don't forget, subscribe. Bye-bye.